Hey folks, Fernando doing a video for the More Survivalist. In this case, I'm going to be explaining how to use one of these Victorinox sharpeners. Here I have another one that I actually broke by accident, just dropped the tempo and it just popped, it broke. And what I did, in case you're interested, using a little bit of that crazy glue stuff like cyanocrylate glue, is it called? Well, that little drop of glue, I glued it together, and then using a little bit of baking soda, I refilled that gap that I had there and placed a couple more drops of that liquid glue so that it would penetrate well and create somewhat of a structure. And then I added a little nail for reinforcement, giving that this is going to be compromising its strength quite a bit, and just going to be using it like that from now on. That's a spare one. I also got one of these. These are fairly cheap. I'll leave the links for Amazon in case you're interested. So they're fairly affordable. I think it's like $10, give or take. Don't remember exactly how much it is, but they are pretty much affordable, and they're very good for sharpening a number of blades. I use these on a number of different knives with good results in general. And what I like is, the cost is affordable, the simplicity. It's once you get the hold of it, once you get the hang of it, it's rather easy to use once you know the angle you're going to be using depending on the knife. And yeah, and they're quality made. These are made in Germany, so it's good stuff. So it says made in Germany for Victorinox. And you have this side, which is used for your typical Victorinox blades, the finer blades. I'm not that crazy about this a little bit. I guess it gets the job done. I like using this other side instead, the one that has the ceramic rod. This is a lot better, and I get good results with pretty much any knife that I have. So how is it that you use this? It's couldn't be easier. I mean, it's simple, but you need to get it right in terms of getting the angle right all the time. So here in this little drawing, the sketch explains how you use it. This bit, you just drag it. The one that has this part, you just drag it across the blade. Here they're using it on a larger knife. I don't know, it's going to be depending on the knife. What I'm more fond of is this part. And this, you're just going to be getting like a 20-degree angle. 20 degrees is going to be depending. I think it's more of a matter of trial and error and see what works best with your knife. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. Look, I have here, I just sharpened this one actually, and it should be sharp enough. I don't know if there's any point in sharpening it again, but I just used, it's crazy sharp. Wouldn't have any point in sharpening it again. Let me see in this other one that I have here. This one is okay. So maybe a little bit could use a little bit of a touch up. So what you do is just this. You just drag it swiftly one side a few times, then the other, trying to get that angle right every single time. 3, 4, 5, 6 times each side, give or take. I'm not even counting, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be depending on the blade geometry, if it's a thinner blade or if it's a thicker one. For example, in this K-bar, I actually sharpen it with this as well. And I mean, there's even no point in sharpening it again, because with this, I already got it pretty sharp, as you just saw. But the principle is just this same thing. You just go one side, and maybe, for example, in this thin blade that I have, I go with more of a flat or even lower than 20 degrees. Maybe 20 degrees is better for that, maybe for more of a utility blade, could be. Here you may go a little bit lower. It's just a matter of trying it out, experimenting, and don't use too much force. Just dragging it, because the ceramic, it's the one that's doing the job. You don't want to press. You're not trying to carve anything here, right? So once you get that done, well, that's nice enough. That's good enough. And yeah, that's how you sharpen a knife with your Victorinox sharpener. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. See you in our next video. Have an awesome day.